bigger problem now for Prince Harry is, of course, he's said everything, or so we think. As we've told you before, he's planning a paperback edition of this particular book. So no doubt he will be back out in force just around about the time of the coronation to make sure that any questions he feels are unanswered will be put back out into this book. You can see something of a pattern, can't you? You know, it's a lot of therapy speak, and it's a lot of, you know, this should have happened, this didn't happen. It's very, very difficult because many people obviously are very concerned about Prince Harry's mental health. And when you saw those interviews unfolding right before your eyes, you know, he claimed he was a happy man, didn't he? He claimed he's the happiest he's ever been. Why does he sound then the total opposite? Fascinating stuff, as I'm sure if you're a psychiatrist, you'd pick that apart and wonder what truly has gone wrong. What's fascinating though is simply this. Good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London, and it's ever nice to have your company. Hope you're all keeping well. Are you exhausted? I'm sure you are. It just never ends, doesn't it? You know, we've had Anderson Cooper, we've had Tom Bradbury over here in the United Kingdom. How well did they fare in the ratings? Not well at all, in fact. Over here, you see, the problem is they'd built it as this great interview. One thing that sparkled out of that was just what a dull and flat voice, sadly, Prince Harry's got while reading his own audio book. How dull did that sound? It wasn't sort of invigorating, not up there with the likes of Stephen Fry's and things like that. That's now going to be the bigger problem. The other problem, of course, for Prince Harry is seemingly this. He had hoped by speaking out so openly and caring and sharing with the world, particularly via his therapist, of course, who encouraged him to make sure that he was truthful, honest, and didn't hold anything back. Sure didn't do that, did he? Well, that's really backfired on him now, but more importantly, Harry's seen red. Yes, beneath that ginger beard, we can see that he's furious, in fact. Not just furious with his elder brother, the Prince of Wales, or indeed Catherine, the Princess of Wales. We know how angry he is about Camilla, and of course King Charles. Yes, what he's really, really angry about is the fact that he seemingly had no response whatsoever. And this is, as you can see, a pattern that's forming and going to really escalate for Harry moving forward. He mentioned in the documentary how nobody came out to support his wife, the cable TV actress Meghan Markle, after the TV host Jeremy Clarkson made that unfortunate remark in print. One which he apologised for. But then, you know, that's his sort of stick, if you like, is controversy. That's what he does. But for Harry, or Harold as we now might want to call him, he seemingly is very angry because he simply wants this. He wants the attention of the King, the Prince of Wales, Catherine, Camilla, everybody basically to kowtow down to him. Full-on apology, not just privately, as he openly said, the conversations that he would have privately, who could truly believe him? But he wants very much a personal reach out so that he can let the world know that he was right all along. Now, we've spoken to some really good sources with inside Buckingham Palace and Kensington Palace, and they basically say, look, this is a private matter. It's a private family matter, and you can understand that. But for Harry, nothing is private. Nothing seemingly is off limits. And when he continues to thump and bang and cry and scream, a little bit like Violet Elizabeth Bott in those Just William novels, then until somebody came along and gave him some notice, apparently it's going to continue. He plans to accelerate this. But the bad news is for Harry, seemingly no one's taking notice. And where do you go from there? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.